Many of New York's most powerful Democrats have come out and said that the allegations against Governor Cuomo are really horrible, and that a full investigation should be conducted to make sure that there was wrongdoing, and have been very vocal in saying that this is not a good situation. But one thing they've been careful not to say in most cases is that he should resign.
John Lewis is a person who I worked with when I was in Washington. And I have tremendous respect for John Lewis and the work he's done. Thank you very much.
Cuomo himself has said he has no intention of resigning, and he's not going to go anywhere. But that's an interesting contrast with the case of Senator Al Franken, who in 2017 had several women come forward, accuse him of sexual misconduct, and eventually faced many of his Democratic colleagues in the Senate calling on him to resign, and he eventually did resign.
We need to make sure that the Democratic nominee understands the challenges that women face in the workplace.
What we saw with Franken, where members of his own party, led by a lot of female senators calling on him to step down, has not happened in the case of Cuomo. And it's raising some interesting questions about what has changed. Is the Me Too movement still as politically potent as it was in years past, or is there more at work in the two cases?
Anything. It's his decision and his alone whether to wait out his ethics committee hearing, whether to wait for his next election.
Gillibrand is an interesting case because she was the first Democratic senator to come out and call on Franken to resign, and she did it, and then within minutes a lot of her colleagues lined up and said the same thing. So she was not by herself, but she was first. I don't know if it's a surprise because she's not alone. Senator Chuck Schumer is also from New York. He's the majority leader in the Senate. He has called for a full investigation. He has not called for Cuomo to step down. Maybe the Democratic Party is a little bit more chastened, a little bit more hesitant to turn on one of its own, even though, everyone is sort of denouncing the allegations against Cuomo as horrible, and his accusers is brave for coming forward. They're not necessarily ready to have, him step down. And if he doesn't step down, he won't go away, because that would be losing a powerful voice in the party, for better or for worse.
What does it mean that the stock exchange is open again?
Good to see you guys.